Oh, what up, gang? Welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Night Smack Talk. And on this week's episode of Wednesday Night Smack Talk, we must go over the results for Hell in a Cell predictions. Now, you see, before we do that though, I have to go over results for something that wasn't a prediction. Because you see, Kang Gang, I'm here tonight hosting. And if you didn't watch live predictions, you may be a little confused because Businessman assumed his host duties for good. Or that's what he assumed. Because he started off live predictions, just being the host, doing his normal shtick. And halfway through the show, I came out. And I offered the Businessman a deal to stop all this needless, incessant fighting. And instead, how about we co-host? So, Businessman took the first match, I did the second. And then, we both co-hosted the main event. And we both thought that it was a just compromise. So, here I am tonight on Wednesday Night Smack Talk, reading the results. And next week, Businessman will be here to host. And we will alternate. And then live predictions, we will do a co-hosting kind of gig. And we'll see how that goes. So this is how hosting was going to go for the foreseeable future. I'm glad that we were able to finally, after these couple of months of fighting, we were able to come to a compromise. Now, for actual results for Hell in a Cell predictions, I want to clarify a little something. This was quite possibly the most predictable pay-per-view we've ever predicted on the KKPL. There were 6 matches, they all predicted, and 3 matches on our show, which has 18 matches total. Out of those 18 matches, 15 of them were predicted exactly the same throughout the entire card. So, instead of boring you with saying they predicted this over and over again, I instead am going to go over all 3 matches at the same time. And I'll introduce them now. We have Paul versus El Taquito Valente for the predictions championship of the TV variety. And Paul was the favorite as the challenger, which is kind of strange. We'll see if he can live up to that favorite status. We also have Franco versus Mikey in a number 1 contenders match for the KKPL predictions championship. And Mikey was the favorite. We'll see if he lives up to that. Then we also had Darcy versus Sebi for the KKPL predictions championship, in which Darcy was the favorite. I can see why. But yeah, very strange for, again, another challenger to be the favorite, considering the champion does have an advantage. But we'll see how it all pans out. We have Alexa Bliss versus Shayna Baszler as our first match, in which everybody on the card picked Alexa Bliss. And everybody got that one right. Alexa Bliss did win. Then we have Bianca Belair versus Bayley. Everybody picked Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair did win. Then we have Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre, in which Bobby Lashley did win. And everybody picked Bobby Lashley and got it right. Then we have Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio, in which that match happened on SmackDown. What we predicted before that got announced to happen on SmackDown, so it was a little weird. Didn't matter anyways because we all picked Roman, and Roman did win. I don't know if I would have counted it, but like I said, it didn't fucking matter. We also had Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, in which we didn't predict that because it might have affected some things and made stuff to where ties happen, and I just didn't feel like it because they announced it after predictions, so we didn't even know about it until after predictions, and I didn't want to add it on, So it was just, yeah, we threw that one out. So that leaves us with 2 matches that people predicted different. One of those matches having multiple multiple big time changes in the outcome of matches for our show. That match being Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. We'll start with that one first, in which the TV Championship match and the #1 contender match both hinged on this match. Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. See, Paul picked Cesaro. El Tequito Valente picked Seth Rollins. Franco picked Cesaro. Mikey picked Seth Rollins. Franco actually picked Seth Rollins, but due to them picking the exact same for every match on this predictable-ass pay-per-view, one of them had to change. They did rock, paper, scissors. Mikey won. Franco had to change. He chose the least predictable match. And it bit him in the ass, because Seth Rollins did win, which means that El Tequila Valente, despite not being the favorite in a match in which he is the champion defending, he wins. And Mikey also wins and becomes the #1 contender for the KKPL Championship. And that's 2 matches decided. We have a third, in which they both predicted Cesaro, and they both got it wrong. But it didn't matter, because they both picked it. But what match does matter for them is Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Now, every single person here on this card predicted Rhea Ripley to win, except for one, and it's in this match. Rhea Ripley lost this match due to DQ. She retained her title, but she lost. Sebi can't retain his title and lose. He has to win. And did he win and retain his title? Or did he lose? And did he lose everything? Let's see. Sebi predicted to defend his championship in his first ever title defense after not even winning his predictions match. He had cashed in a 24/7 opportunity. He didn't even win the match in a predictions match, the title in a predictions match. Did he win? He predicted Rhea Ripley, and Darcy predicted Charlotte Flair to win, which means Darcy is your brand new KKPL Predictions Champion. And now I want to give the floor for celebratory promos. You see, I asked El Tequito Valente, I said, "Hey, El Tequito, my man, you got something for me?" He said no, but Darcy, the new champion, does. So we'll have to see what Darcy has to say. But first, before we let Darcy's go, I instead want to talk about Mikey versus Franco. Mikey did win, and Mikey decided, unlike El Tequito, that he needed to personally send his own celebratory promo in, because he has to set his sights on the brand new predictions champion, the man who stole the title from him in the first place. Mikey, you can take the floor right now.
Hello everybody, it's Mikey Carves, and if you could tell by the sound of my voice, well, it's usually pretty monotone, but it's a little bit happier of a monotone, so it's safe to assume that I won. It's also safe to assume by the pictures I sent King that maybe a month ago, I looked a little bit older and decrepit. I was a little bit sad, but now I'm back. I'm looking good, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. I don't really want to talk about Franco too much, because quite frankly, we would have tied. He had to change a pick. I like Franco. I'm not going to talk bad about him. So rock, paper, scissors maybe basically won me that match, so I'm not going to dwell on it. But I will dwell on my next opponent, because it's actually somebody that I felt like I should have been going against anyways. I know I did the whole thing where I had Sebi cash in, and I played a big role in that, but we'll just fake like that never happened. I'm pretty sure everybody in this will like to pretend like that whole thing never happened. But now I get to go against Darcy. So I'm going to say this now. When I beat Darcy, he is not getting a rematch. He's not getting a title rematch. I'm saying it now because I don't feel like I should have lost to him in the first place. So if I beat him again on equal terms without him getting points, I'll just fake like I never lost it. It'll just be like this whole past couple months never happened. So he's not getting a title rematch. But I shouldn't say he's not, because the only reason why he got a title match is because he got lucky, because somebody that came out first was supposed to come out second, but actually came out second, so he was supposed to come out first, and all the bullshit. That's the whole reason why he's even in this opportunity. But I'm not even going to dwell on that. I'm more about moving into the future. And in the future, when I beat Darcy, he's not getting a title rematch. But on the flip side, because I'm a golden god, we're fair, we're nothing but fair. If he beats me, I will... sorry, I'm gonna throw up. I will say what he wanted me to say beforehand, because then I'll actually feel like he deserves it. Because before, I don't feel like even when he beat me, he deserved it. He relied on that extra points and bullshit. So I'm not going to pretend like he actually deserves being called a sorry, I'm gonna throw up. I can't even say it. So that's basically how I'm going into this match. So I'm fair. I'm just laying it all out now. I know we're about a month away from the pay-per-view, but I'm just laying out the terms now. We used to go back and forth with bets, calling you this, self-proclaimed people's champ, whatever. I'm just saying it all now. And that's it. So there's nothing going back on that. And if I don't say it, I will leave the company and never come back, and probably hang myself. So I'll probably hang myself after saying it. But either way, I just wanted to say all that right now, get it out of the way, so I can focus on killing Darcy. Okay, bye.
Yes. When the odds are all even, will Mikey prove to all of the Kang Gang and to Darcy that he is just better? Or will Darcy defeat Mikey with even stakes and truly be worthy of being called the Tribal Chief? We'll have to see at Money in the Bank, because that match is official for our next pay-per-view. And also, Darcy, our new predictions champion, does have something to say. He sent in a little something, and Darcy, I am very well prepared for you to start going. So, start going.
You make people like me so you can point your fucking fingers. I say that's the bad guy.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
This is the J-Down exclusive Kaiser Soze.
There is no Kaiser Soze.
Sebi, built like a Chevy, stank like a Chevy. Nah, you ain't ready.
I don't think anyone's ready for this one.
This nigga's scared.
It's that classic VRC victory song. Said B, predicting wrong, you need to quit with the bong. You retarded ass, wanna be Cheech Chong, but you a band geek. Stick the jerk and hit the kiss songs. Your eyes are sharp, your mind is right, your time is up. You never get another title shot, but you can play with my belt while I'm piping your mom. And after I'm done, you can wipe up my cum like your dad should've done. Cause no one wants a son with dick sucking lips or hair long enough to tie in a man bun. But with you, I guess it's more like a bun. Why did the Seb cross the road? Cause he's gay, eyes so far apart you can always look both ways. Chode horse face, forehead wider than your parking space. You're handicapped midget, this is how I handle business. Championship, bitch, you wouldn't understand it. I'm shooting now, pow. Sebby is an ass clown. How you like me now? This is the part where we bout to wild out. Business man about to make your ass wild spider. Well, I come through the front cause you had a vagina inside ya. Till that pussy beat raw and my meat sore. Human seesaw, what the kid who films it all. This is assault. Hope you're being strengthened in your jaw. Sucking juice boxes through your little sippy straw. I snatch a spade off your arm, make you dig your own grave in your yard. That tat is fucking lame. Real talk, like it's really fucking lame, you dog. What were you thinking, bitch? You haven't got the Ric Flair drip. Compete with me? I don't think you can. As I walk through the valley of death, the people's champ. Listen, you can hear the people chant. Cherry stink, cherry stink. Fuck you, Paul, you piece of shit. The Keto 2 belts undefeated, bitch. You thought you could step to us and get away. Had to put you in your place and pizzle on your face. And this is what we say, big talk, more like big day. Hey, nah, hell no, that ain't right. Shut the fuck up, cradle snatcher, or it's jail for life. PPP, now you pay the price. Cause TBD, we them G's and we don't play nice. I would say I'd rape your wife, but it ain't rape if she moans my name all night.
Tell me, he didn't just say that.
Yeah, well it's the hip-hop junkie starting static. About to roll Debbie up and we gon' smoke this faggot. I'm the reason that your mama's a crack addict. I'm the reason that you bleed when you're crapping. Businessman, expecting a business plan. Selling meth to your grand, I'm the method man. Hallelujah! We are gathered here today to mourn the death of the truest loser. My cock split him in half, halfway, that's great. Now I'm about to find out how Debbie's ass tastes. Oh yeah. That's terrible. Oh, Sebby, that's so fucking bad. Sebby, you fucking got a stinky ass. Oh my god, Sebby.
Yeah.
I never, ever wanna try that again. That was
What?
the worst experience of my life.
Yeah.
Yuck.
And what's that thing they say?
Sebby, stank.
Yeah, fuck you, Sebby, you fucking cunt.
Sebby, you got fucked up, nigga.
Bitch. Champ shit on me.
Oh yeah.
DVD.
We done been this boys.
What do you get
I don't think so.
when you cross
I think
a
we're
mentally
done
ill
with you,
loner
George.
with a
That's it.
society that abandons him and treats him like trash?
Call the police,
I'll
Gene.
tell you what you get.
Call the police.
Get what you fucking deserve.
TBD.
This is a celebration.
2030.
Best in the motherfucking business. This a big LOL moment.
Wow. That was a little crazy. If I could steal a word from that 70s show's Michael Kelso, I would say that Sebby and Paul both got burned there. I don't know how Chebby will respond, or Paul, to just exactly that. But I do know right now that they were burned. And that's it. We got nothing else for Wednesday Night Smack Talk. Darcy is your brand new predictions champion. Mikey is your number one contender, and El Tequila Valente, the longest reigning, the best TV champion of all time, is still your TV champion. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and turning on notifications so you get notified whenever one of these comes out, and anything else on the channel. And as for now, like I said, that's it for this week's episode of Smack Talk, or Wednesday Night Smack Talk. And I won't see you next week because the businessman will. Say hi to him when you see him. For now, I'm out of here, so goodbye.
THANKYOU. Thank you. Thank you. THANKYOU.